Worked long and hard to get our pay up to a level where we could make a decent living. And now these people from the future are showing up and offering to do the same work for next to nothing. They took our job. Yeah, they took our job. They did.
Oh, that done pissed my dog off.
They asked me to do a season 2, and they offered me half the money.
What?
I'm like, wow, it's going to take me twice the amount of work for half the amount of money. So 8 months of my time, essentially, and to do it for half the amount. I'm like, I'm sorry. Why? Did you think I'm only half the Jeremy because I got ran over?
Oh.
Maybe that's why you want to pay me half of what I made on the first season? And this is not Marvel, mind you. This is like just Disney, not even really Disney. It's just the penny pinchers, the accountants.
They
I
clear it
told them
up.
to go flag
Clear
height.
it up. All right, so boom. This is on the tail end of the release of Thunderbolts, with the asterisk, spoiler alert, being that the Thunderbolts team is the new Avengers. Now, I find this very convenient that this clip is coming out around this time. Also, this is why you should subscribe to Community, because we connect the dot. While, Jeremy Renner is complaining about getting shoved out of the MCU, this man, Robert Downey Jr., is quite literally embracing his new Avenger cast. Now, if you've seen the post-credit scene of Thunderbolt, spoiler alert again, you know what I mean? I can't wait, because this is hot press right now. They do a time jump, 14 months, and the main conflict the Thunderbolt team, now known as the New Avengers, is dealing with is this breakaway Avenger team led by Sam Wilson. All right? So technically in the MCU, there are 2 different Avengers teams, and my boy Renner ain't on none of them. Yeah, they cooked. Okay, now, before I address my opinion on it, let me give you some more facts. It's getting spicy, right? So I remember this breaking when Robert Downey Jr. was cast as Dr. Doom. Jeremy Renner says he blew up Robert Downey Jr.'s phone after Dr. Doom revealed at Comic-Con. This is starting to make sense, people. See, the problem was my boy Renner was thinking, season 2 Hawkeye, I'm getting a darn raise. Bare minimum, I'm getting the same amount of money. News just broke that, boy, we don't really want you, but technically we might need you in the future. Okay, we might need you in the future, but we don't want a whole series of you. We looked at the analytics. Ain't that much people's watching that crap because, you bows and arrow guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we going to do with that? We got Spider-Man. We got the X-Men now. We got the on Fantastic Four. What we going to do with bows and arrows? Come on now, let's be for real. This is starting to make sense now. Going back in time, reading this darn article. Breaking news, I'm here to just, call it what it is. He is not the only old Avenger from the old regime of the MCU feel some type of way. Benedict Cumberbatch was also on the sentiment like, what the F is happening? Clearly, speculations, but the evidence is there. Robert Downey Jr. is embracing the new. He is fully embedded in this new age of the MCU. And what I mean by that is the multiverse saga was still attached to the way of old. For whatever reason, clearly there was a new regime there at Disney and Marvel because the reviews of these multiverse movies was tanking. All of them, even Ant-Man and Quantumania, right? I'm not that big of a fan of Captain America 4, but now watching the Thunderbolts, I see what's happening. They're literally feeding each movie into the next movie. That's why when you look at the movie slate, the movies are releasing so close together because it's almost like it's episodes. Captain America 4 came out in February. We are in May, Thunderbolts, and it's very much attached to what happened to Captain America 4. And Fantastic Four is coming out in 2 more months. And based off the post-credit scene, is very much attached to the Thunderbolt. So it's not that much room in the MCU nowadays where you can have all these random stories popping off due to the multiverse saga. It's like everybody was living their own life. Now it's like this one main consistent theme that we're building towards. If your character, cough, cough, Hawkeye, isn't a part of that storyline somehow, you're not going to be wedged in there. Now, there was an interesting aspect of this little interaction where he kind of had to backwalk the aggression. Let me play it.
That's why you want to pay me half? And this is not Marvel, mind you. This is like just Disney, not even really Disney. It's just the penny pinchers, the accountants.
Boom, right? he had to clear that crap up because let's not forget, he could be in an Avengers film, a couple lines here and there. He could probably make $1 million off those lines, if not tens of millions, because, you know, it just makes sense. He's an OG character, right? He can, like, you know, be pissed off and all that jazz, but let's not forget, bro, they got the bag and you gonna follow the bag. And now here's my opinion on it. I'm not mad at it. Okay, and here's why. Let's look at this situation. This is the shot of Robert Downey Jr. embracing the new Avengers. All these people are pretty good at what they do, okay? But I want you to look at this guy right here on the left. Last time we seen this guy on the left, also known as Thor, he gave us some trash work. This movie, and I ain't even hating, I'm just being objectively honest. This movie was so bad to what we knew Thor to be that they might just need to scrub it off the internet. And it's directly attached to like bringing in kids. Like it's clearly they was trying to market this to the youngest demographic of like people, which is children with all of the childish jokes and whatnot. But at a certain point, bro, you gotta remember who's got you to the dance. And it was the 20-year-olds, the 30-year-olds got you to the dance, right? Being that everything is bleeding into each other now a little bit better, it's safe to say that, you know, Thor got some sense about himself. You can tell by the haircut. He went back to Infinity War cut Thor, which I appreciate. Another odd tangent is that boy Anthony Mackie, Sam Wilson's Captain America. I don't know what they're gonna do with that character, but this is where I need you guys to help me out, okay? We need agendas in the comment section. How do we feel about the replacement of Jeremy Renner Hawkeye? Me personally, I don't care about him coming back again, but I know somebody on the internet could possibly convince me on why we need Hawkeye, all right? That's one thing we need to attack in the comment section. Second thing is, how do we feel about RDJ? Is he a snake low-key? Is he just surviving, or did he like abandon the old Avengers? All right, because I'm still, help me figure out how we should see this. Last but not least, how do we feel about the new Avengers? All right, the roster, aka Thunderbolts. Me personally, I would have liked them to just keep Thunderbolts, but you know they took the title of the new Avengers. Tell me how you feeling about the whole situation. This is Low here at Community, and I will like and love, and we'll see you in another video.
No! What are you waiting for? Do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it!